All right, it's the first day of the Donald Trump hush money trial. I'm Rob on the right. Let's go take a look.
I go back to what I said on Friday about OJ, that travesty of justice. It revealed that what is outside the court matters more than any evidence inside. We saw, 50 of the jurors dismissed out of 96? So the location of the trial, right? If that didn't matter, then why the resistance to move it, and why are you seeing so many people drop out? Because it mattered more than the evidence to the people doing this. What about the biases of the prosecutors, who are obviously actively Democrats? Media didn't want to report, still doesn't report that. The strangest thing about this to me is Michael Cohen being like the lead witness. The person in charge of giving the legal advice to the defendant is a witness to the crime, as well as being the responsible party for the crime. It's like the hospital suing the patient for a surgeon's malpractice.
Yeah, I agree about Cohen. I never understood that aspect. Before I started this channel, I was backing away from politics. 2020 was a madhouse. I mean, we all can agree on that, no matter what side of the rope we choose. But now that we're moving into 2024, I felt it's important to pay attention and maybe even cover these topics, because it seems like the liberal media really wants to downplay any of these talking points or any of these data points.
I wonder how many men and women in the media are cheering this hush money charge, have signed non-disclosure agreements, which are exactly the same thing. You paid money not to divulge information to the press. In the last 20 years, the entertainment industry, media, politics have been doling out NDAs like there were Bed Bath & Beyond coupons.
Well, to be honest, I've never been paid for my NDAs that I've signed, and vice versa. But I can kind of see the connective tissue there. This is basically an NDA with a little bit of a reward behind it. I guess if I was a consultant, maybe I would ask for a consultant fee and then sign an NDA. So I don't know. It's loose, but I can see his point.
So I just find that kind of like, this is not a crime, but it's a hypocritical one when the media thinks it is.
Jesse, did you have a chance to digest all of this today to bring us your brilliant thoughts?
Well, those coupons are great. 50% off sometimes.
But you always leave them at home.
You never bring them. Yep. And then they gouge you.
This is why I don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Alvin Bragg is arguing that Donald Trump should have paid with campaign funds Stormy Daniels.
What? Is that even real? I'm going to have to go research that. That seems so, I don't know, backwards to me. I mean, that's like bizarro.
You don't think Alvin Bragg would have charged Donald Trump with the crime for using donor money to pay off Stormy Daniels?
Of course he would have. I mean, I have liberal friends and family that attest to that, saying that this is what this trial is about, is that he used campaign money to hush somebody. That's what I thought it was until I watched this. Crazy.
He's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. You're not allowed to use campaign money for personal expenses. It is illegal for politicians to spend campaign money on haircuts, plastic surgery, to make themselves look better for the election, golf club memberships, those types of things that make you more appealing before an election. You can't use campaign money for.
Ask George.
Those are personal expenses. What is more personal than your marriage? This is all this is about. This is a personal expense. Bill Clinton, when he was president, paid off Paula Jones.
To that point, he also got to go to Chelsea's wedding or graduation or whatever was going on. I mean, he was never locked down to a courtroom when he was going through his blowjob trial.
Is Alvin Bragg saying that he should have used donor money for that? Of course not. He used private money because that was a private matter. This is the most corrupt prosecution. The judge, everybody hits on this. This is a guy who ran on getting Donald Trump. He's a Democrat. The judge is a Democrat donor. His family's getting paid by the Biden campaign, got paid by Adam Schiff. And the jury pool's 90% Democrat. And the star witness is a stone cold felon and a liar.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
The jury pool is basically like the OJ jury pool.
It's funny how life repeats itself, huh? And I find even more ironic that OJ just died. So topically, it's back in our minds again about how corrupt this system truly is.
You're going to have people trying to wiggle into that jury and send a message, just like they did with the juice. Now, Donald Trump's eyeballing all of these prospective jurors, which is the best part. He's like, ultra MAGA. Ultra. And so this is going to be fun to see him kind of like size up these jurors. And the fact that if this judge says he can't attend Barron's high school graduation, he wins in a landslide.
You know, this is the dumbest thing that they did. Possibly they want it to be dumb. I don't know. Who knows what's going on behind closed doors? But I think that sums it up. This trial is going to be one heck of a ride. I really hope you guys join me on this journey. This is Rob on the Right, and until the next time, see you around the campus.